Everybody in the kitchen with Rod from Jambalayas, doing some more Cajun and Southern cooking. Where'd you grow up, Rod?
I grew up in a town called Norco. It's about 15 minutes northwest of New Orleans, right on the Mississippi River. It's between Lake Pontchartrain and the Mississippi River. There's like a strip of land. It's all swamp around me, so it kind of built up in the swamp. But yeah, so that's where I grew up at. Spent my whole life down there, and got to grow up eating the food that people travel there to eat now, So I took it for granted, and the only way for me to do it up here is to do it myself. So I've always done it, but So.
And it's a neat story because basically, it was always a dream of his to open a business like this. But you got caught up in a regular job and kids, and then a couple years ago got dealt a blow, which happens to that happens so many times where you think it's a bad thing. You lose your job or your job ends, and it's like, what am I going to do now? And
here we are. Before I could see the writing on the wall, I knew the company was in jeopardy of closing down. So I had already kind of started the process of doing this, but it happened sooner than I thought it would, so it kind of pushed me to move a little quicker than I had liked, but it worked out. I mean, we had a great first year. We continue to build fans, and we're doing some big things this year, and this is, I couldn't have scripted it any better.
Doing what you love. There's nothing like that.
Yep,
nothing like that. All right, we're making PoBoy sandwiches, which every little tavern down, New Orleans makes it their own way. It's kind of like getting a burger up here. They've all got them, and they're all different, and they're all pretty fabulous, and they're pretty simple. It's we're doing catfish, shrimp. There's you name it,
shrimp,
you can do it.
Oyster, soft shell crab. You could put your perch, your walleye, your whatever, any kind of fish. Hot sausage, roast beef PoBoys. I mean, there's a ton of them.
So this is the breading. We're going to do this is a catfish PoBoy. I'll let you go ahead and bread it. What's in this? What's in your special breading?
This is some Zatarain's fish fry, cornmeal, Tony Chachere's, and a couple tablespoons of breadcrumbs.
Okay,
Italian breadcrumbs.
All dry.
All
We're
dry.
not going to do the egg bath or anything like
no,
that.
No, you can do an egg milk wash if you'd like. I usually do. But for simplicity reasons today, we're just going to go ahead and batter it up and fry
Abby
it.
says get to it. So in.
So we just want to dredge the catfish and the breading here.
Into the hot oil. We're just using a vegetable oil? Is that what you use?
Yeah, this is just a vegetable oil.
Okay.
Works out great.
This is going to cook very, very quickly.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. Just like to get a nice coating on there.
And then I'm going to go get the French bread that we've got in the oven. We picked up some great French bread at Festival. And
yeah, this is their take and bake artisan French bread, and also Festival's crusty French bread that they make in store is another great product. So either one of those is what I exclusively use for my PoBoys. So
good stuff.
Yeah, they do a great job.
I'm going to keep an eye on the fish here, and I know this is.
Yeah, just
we're getting there.
Start to float and turn them over.
Okay.
So we'll get everything coated.
And the same recipe you could do with shrimp, just bread it like that? And
shrimp, oysters, alligator, sausage. I mean, the list goes on.
Now, we've got the dressing ingredients. I'll let you go ahead and get working with the French bread. But shredded lettuce, sliced tomatoes, and dill pickle. That's the classic stuff that you put on the sandwich, right?
Yeah. In New Orleans, when you go to any PoBoy shop, they're going to ask you if you want it dressed.
I always say yes.
And if you don't know what that means, this is what having it dressed is, and that's lettuce, tomato, pickle, mayonnaise, hot sauce, and of course you can order it any way you like.
How's that fish looking? Those two are just about there. So just straight up mayo.
Yep, straight up mayonnaise. So what we do is we just take our fish fillets, you lay them on the bread. Take you a little bit of lettuce. Shredded lettuce here, dress it up Cajun style, a few tomatoes.
Got to be the dill pickle.
Dill pickle. Yep. Sweet pickle relish is good for tartar sauce, or sweet pickles, but we'll leave them off the sandwiches.
Ooh.
Hit it with some mayo.
Yum. A little hot sauce.
A little Tabasco on the top.
Serve that with the corn and crab biscuit. Taste of the South there.
Give her a cut.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And there she is, catfish po' boy.
That looks fantastic.
Again,
Wow.
super quick. I mean, this whole meal right here, if you wanted to serve this one night, less than 30 minutes.
Love it.
Prep time and everything, and
Yum.
cooking time. And if you did them together, you know, let your corn and crab bisque cook slowly while you fry your catfish. Soup and sandwich,
Yep,
Cajun
yep.
style.
Taste of the South. Can't beat it. If you want to get a hold of Rod and have him bring his big, I mean, it's big, black, custom-made jambalaya pot to your party, you can find him online. You can find him on Facebook.
Or call us.
Or call you, yeah.
920-277-5366.
All right, good stuff. Always great to see you. Thanks
Always
so
great
much.
to be here. It's always a pleasure. Thank you very much.
You bet. I can hardly wait to dig in.